the world, let's change 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 the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Some don't know the effects they have on others when everything that we do affects our younger brothers and sisters. To me it seems that the facts have missed us. Who will be there to reach down to hug and kiss us? Frankly, the current state that we're in needs to be discussed. Self-respect is a must. We need to tone down the lust, avoiding the fact that it provides a pleasant rush. But who in this world can you trust? The answer to that is yourself. Don't take what that man says off the bat. Pick that book up off the shelf. That don't mean not to trust. That means to take what he said, think about it, and then come back and discuss. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change up the world for the boys and the girls, because if we don't change it up, we're gonna make it in this world. We need to focus on the present and think less about the past, cause if we keep it up like this, then that's gonna be our fucking ass. You gotta know just where you're coming from to get where you're going, so get on your search for knowledge, cause there's power in knowing. So read them, cover what to cover, and after you get the information, pass it to your brother. Spread it to the whole world. If you know it ain't fake, you'll be surprised the difference in this world that one man can make. It's good and bad in everybody, but you gotta bounce it out.
All found that. What's good, y'all? World, no doubt.
Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world.
Let's get it.
Let's just unite, let's stop the rape.
Big shout out to everybody in the building. Big shout out to all y'all.
Change the world, let's 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 change the world.
Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. You gotta change the world. Hey, I appreciate that, man. Hey, Cherokee, I appreciate that. You don't understand how much I appreciate that. Cause when my brother made that beat, let me tell y'all a quick little story. When my brother made that beat, that beat's like, so when I heard that, I immediately heard the world crying out for help. I thought Michael Jackson Earth song. I thought, what could I make to try to what words could I put on that lyric, on that beat, that try to make a difference in the world? And that's what I came up with, man. And united we stand and divided we fall, man. First and foremost, thank y'all for everybody who tunes in and taps into my program. What's good? What's good, Velvet? Sweetheart in the building. All my people in the building, man. With some of y'all, not all y'all, some of my people in the building, man. But I appreciate y'all for tapping and tuning in on today's topic. On today's topic, y'all. Big shalom to all y'all too. Big blessings, big all that. Who Jumbo, all that. We in here, man. What's up? E in the building, man. Everybody in the building. My people in the building. So look, on today's topic, y'all. The title of today's video, today's live stream is "We Need Each Other More Than Ever Now." Now. Right now, y'all. I said, if we don't focus on each other, we ain't gonna make it in this world. We need to focus on the present and think less about the past. Because if we keep it up like this, then that's gonna be our fucking ass. You know, if we keep it up like this, it's gonna be our fucking ass. Listen, if we really keep it up like this, y'all, it's over for us. Let me crack these windows. I'm sitting here smoking this nasty shit in the damn. But I just gonna be real on. It's bugs and shit, man. I don't be trying to get all that bug shit going through all that. So if we keep it up like this, y'all, we not gonna make it, y'all. It's too. Excuse me. I gotta blow my nose. It's too much going on. There's too much going on. Yep, 11:11. It's too much going on, and it's 11 people in here at 11:11. Shout out to 11:11, man. 11 people in here at 11:11, man. For real, man. Message in my dream 3 nights. Yes, I had that dream. I had that same message in my dream 3 nights ago, man. That's what's up, man. Even though it's an illusion, it is an illusion. But I'm gonna be real with y'all. Titanium, I am. Shout out to you. If you're new to the building, man, I appreciate you for tapping in and tuning in, man. You're in the right spot for some real information, real content, man. Real content, man. If you ain't been subscribed, hit the subscribe button for me. Karma Shy, thank you for tapping in, man. Sweetheart, appreciate you so much, everybody, thank you for tapping in. If we don't realize everything, all the odds and all the cards are stacked against us right now, y'all. Yep. I want to talk about that too. All the odds and all the cards are stacked against us right now, y'all. The game has been set, and the match and the rules have been set. And guess what? The rules is not fair towards us. The rules are not fair towards the average common man. If you don't have a big foundation or infrastructure set in place, it's going to be very hard for us in the very near future. And how do we know that? How would I say such a bold statement? Why would I say such a bold statement that everything's going to be hard for us in the near future? That is according to the powers that be who've been getting together, having these Bilderberg groups, having these World Economic Forums, having all of these big political, geopolitical, worldwide geopolitical forums where they get together and conspire against the masses. To conspire is to plan against, to plan something against. So those people who are doing that are the real conspiracy theorists. Those people who are conspiring against humanity. Those people who feel as if they're better than you and me, and that you don't need fresh air. Those people who are under the ground in the underground facility, safe and sound, while they're spraying all kind of God knows what on us. And we know what it is, but we're not going to talk about that. Because we don't want fact checkers and all that in my business. It's to the point now, y'all. It's to the point now, y'all, where people can't even see that we don't even have clean food to eat. People can't even see that we don't even have clean water to drink. People can't even see we don't have clean air to breathe. Listen, when I go out, I'm coughing right now. This cough that I have is not because I'm smoking. This cough that I have is not because I'm smoking. This cough that I have is because I've been outside for the last couple of days. This cough that I have is because I've been out. I had to take my kids to the dentist. So I'm out breathing the air, breathing these elements that they're putting into our air passages, into our airways. So as I'm out which is no problem. I'm not scared to go outside. I'm not a hermit. I don't stay at home and do it. You know, my house is comfortable enough to where I don't need to leave unless I need to do something or get some money or something like that. But as I'm trying to explain something to y'all, we're going outside and we don't even have clean air to breathe. There's so many particles and shit that I call it the George Floyd. They hit niggas up with that George Floyd again. That I can't breathe. But see, this time, for one, nobody's talking about it. For this time, and I'm about to read y'all's comments in just a second, because I value everybody who's in here, man. This time, nobody's talking about nothing. This time, when people are getting sick, they're saying, oh, yeah, it's the flu. This time, all people who are having issues and ailments and problems, they're not discussing it amongst each other. We're not communicating with each other about the right things. There's a few boys or men or women, whoever you want to call yourself. There's a few boys or men who cry wolf or women who cry wolf. You know the story, the boy that cried wolf? There's a few of us out here. It may be 100,000. It may be 1,000,000. It may be less than that. It probably is less than that. But there's a few boys that are crying wolf out here, right? They're saying, hey, the sky's falling. Hey, this is happening. Hey, that's happening. Hey, it's not water. I got some coffee, a caramel coconut latte. But and there ain't no natural flavors in this. This is pure, real deal. But people are out here not realizing that these companies that they're so faithful and loyal to have been polluting them their whole lives. When I was younger, and this ain't fair propaganda what I'm telling, I'm not on here to promote anything. We are all living our lives. We're all free. We're all able to do the things that we need to do to survive. This is not telling you, hey guys, be scared. Hey guys, this is happening. No, this ain't that. This is awareness. This is grown folks talking. This is for grown folk. This is for educated young people who want to be on the right track in life. This is for people who want to be better in life. This is not nigga talk. This ain't trash talk. This ain't negative. This is progressive grown folk talk that we need, conversations we need to have to get to the next level. Because I'm going to tell you something. If we don't work together to face what we're having to face coming up very soon, and we're dealing with right now and have been dealing with for years, if we don't work together to deal with this, it's going to take most of us out. Now, the thing about this is, and what this is, it's coming from all angles. I've been aware for a long time of what's going on, right? But then knowledge is like a building block. It's like a puzzle. The more knowledge you have, the more you could put puzzle pieces together to make calculated, educated decisions for your life. This isn't to try to understand what the rich people are doing. This isn't trying to understand what to be nosy and be in everybody's business. This ain't that. We're American worldwide citizens. All of us ain't in America. We're worldwide citizens, human beings who want to live a long, productive life, right? But it seems as if no matter how good technology becomes, it seems as if no matter how advanced modern medicine becomes, life trajectory goes down as time goes on. Back in the days, before like certain medicines and stuff were around, people were living had a low life a short lifespan. Back in the days before modern medicines and a lot of these medicines that come from the temples and the ancient cultures and civilizations, those people were living into their 20s, maybe 30 if they were lucky. Like even Tutankhamun, King Tutankhamun, he died, he was 15 years old and he was already a king. He was 15 years old. He broke his leg, and the infection from the leg break from riding his chariot is what supposedly allegedly killed him. So basically, bad medicine, lack of healthcare is what was taking those people out. Dysteria, water with wiggle worms, and all that shit. Just uneducation. Not knowing how to distill your drinks, not knowing how to boil your water, and do all this stuff. Not knowing how to do that stuff was what used to cause the older generations to die faster, right? So as time goes along, people learn more things, aka become more educated. So as education evolves and more knowledge spreads and people pass on knowledge to generations to come, people get better results. People live longer. People live better. People say, hey, if you take this bucket right here, you don't have to take that cup of water and go down there and just drink out the cup. How about you take this bucket right here? I made these buckets. I made big cups. I bet you they called buckets big cups back in the day. I made big cup or some shit like that. They probably made a big cup, aka a bucket. Say, hey, scoop that, put this lid on it, and you carry that water back to the village. So more efficiency. Then over time, people took mules and put the water on the mules back, and now you could carry 550. So what I'm trying to say to y'all is, as we become more educated, our life expectancies get better, longer, and more productive. So education has saved generations forever. Education has preserved life for millions of years. When somebody made the wheel, when they came up with the wheel, because the Egyptians and all of them had chariots and all that, everybody, whoever came up with the wheel, all that type shit, that revolutionized life. So what I'm trying to say to y'all is knowledge is what carries us through generations. So why is it now we're in the age of information, where everybody got quantum computer powered technology at their fingertips. People have the smartest phones and devices that they've ever created in human history in their fingertips. And why are y'all, or we, because I'm not going to say I'm separate from y'all because I'm a human just like you. Why are we as humans become the dumbest race from of modern time? You know why we've become dumbed down? Because we're allowing the dictators, we're allowing some good coffee. We're allowing the people who dominate everything, the people who own everything, we're allowing them to dictate the pace of our lives. We're allowing them to dictate the pace of our futures. And you know why and how we're allowing them to do that? I'm about to read y'all's comments in just a second. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Some of y'all might not even be in here. I'm still going to read your comments in a second. You know why they're doing that to us? It's because they know if they systematically break us down, we can't reach our level of greatness and unity together. Because if we unify in greatness together, all that fake shit that they're doing will stop. if we unified on one common goal for humanity, right? To do what's best for us as humans, to say, hey, all these agendas and all this propaganda and shit we've been feeding into, all this booty shaking and twerking and all this feminization and all this feminism and all this racism and all this sexism and homosexuality and all these agendas that we fed into have led us to our demise. Until we get to the point where we can say, hey, I don't want to too much be classified as a human, as anything except for a human. You know, I'm a male human. I'm a man human. That's what I would like to be classified, because we have adapted too many of our oppressors' thought processes, aka race. Even we've always been classified. Well, for one, when humanity originated, there was only black people on this planet, and I mean melanated people when humanity started. So we're not talking about that. When classifications and races and stuff came about and all that, that is, or people started classifying people with names, and the Europeans mostly, that created division. You had mulatto, you had this, you had Indian, you had this, you had that. Division. He's not this, he's an Anglo-Saxon, he's not European, he's a Hebrew, he's this, he's that. It's a bunch of division so people can isolate, separate. It's like taking all the certain color Skittles and separating all the colors, all the M&Ms, and you separate the colors. Now whoever got the most over here or the most over there, groups bigger, can dominate or just be outnumber everybody. So it's easy, simple. But we all look at the world from, we all, mostly, not all of us, a lot of us, let me speak clear, a lot of us look at the world from our oppressor, through our oppressor's eyes. So when we looking at shit, we can't see it from a clear, logical standpoint. Let me see what y'all talking about real quick, man. Fluoride and poisons, inconvenience of things, too fast. Got to slow down more, take time, and look into everything deeper. Thank you so much. That's exactly what I do. I cook, prepare every meal because I want to be in control of the ingredients that's going in my food. Um, Let me see. And it takes time to wash dishes and cook meals every damn day, 3 times a day, 4 times a day. It takes a lot of effort, but you got to do it. Um, I don't have a microwave. I don't have a dishwasher on purpose because I don't like microwaves, and I just don't have a dishwasher. So let me see. Let me see what y'all talking about. Free Thinker said, not me. Anyway, my neighbors see what I'm on and still don't talk to me. Yeah, man. I feel you on that, bro. Black and white ones. For real, I feel you on that, bro. It's sad what if people don't, if people see what you're about and they really see what you're about, then they choose side. So a lot of times it's best to conceal your intentions, bro. Conceal your intentions. A lot of time, I'm be real, y'all. I don't speak like this in public because the world's too sensitive. You can't tell people what it is in public. You have to let people have their delusions in public because it's legal for people to have delusions. It's legal for people to do what they want and say what they want nowadays. So you have to allow people's delusions in public. So I don't even talk like this in public, y'all. I'd be like, yeah, you seen that game? Uh-huh, I seen it. I'm shooting the shit. I call it shooting the shit, and I hate doing it. And I don't be fake with nobody either. I just try to be normal, you know. But sometimes that shit is whack. That's why I can come on here and have real conversations with shit, man. Um, yes, I had that same message in my dream 3 nights ago. Yeah, hell yeah. That's what's up, man. We gotta change the world, man. Let me see. Let me see. Wondering why everybody talking about the 23rd and the 4th of next month. I think they're talking about, they said they're gonna do a test, like a nationwide, I don't know if it's worldwide or nationwide, possibly just nationwide test on all the devices, whether it be a TV, your phone, whatever, like a bam, a service announcement, that type shit. One of those. But I don't know what the purpose of it is. So some people are saying they're gonna turn their shit off and unplug their TVs and unplug their phone. Hey, do what you do. I don't know. I'm not scared of that, so I don't know. Cherokee's Cherokee said everything so surreal, yet real. It is. We're living in a movie. This shit is a real life movie. I watched this shit. We watched Ready Player One. Me and my kids, Ready Player One. We just watched that yesterday. And as we're watching that shit, the movie's based in the year 2027. So it's based from 3 years from now. And they said 3 years from now, the most of the parents died in the Civil War. Most of the parents died in the Civil War. On the movie player, Ready Player One, which is a dope ass movie. Please check it out if you ain't seen it. On Ready Player One in the year 2027, which is 2027, 3 years from now, most of the parents were dead from the Civil War that happened. Niggas better wake the fuck up. And I'm not saying it because the movie said it. I'm just saying what the movie said. For real. Hold on. The law is gonna be for AI people too. LOL. Yeah, they're gonna give them citizenship. Y'all remember when they gave what's the name of Julie? What's her name? Julie, the first woman AI robot. What was her name? Sophia. The Sophia robot. They gave Sophia she's the first robot, AI, artificial intelligence robot to have citizenship in Saudi Arabia. She's got citizenship in Saudi Arabia. And the crazy thing about that is women in Saudi Arabia at that time didn't even have citizenship. They gave robot citizenship before they gave real women in Saudi Arabia citizenship. They just started letting women have driver's license and shit in Saudi Arabia. Imagine that. Imagine that. Karma Shot said, it's like I've been in a time warp, missing everything. The energy is insane here in Houston. Oh God. Oh my God. I just thank you for saying that, Karma Shot. Look, she's in Houston, Texas. I've been watching I just been tapping into the internet. I had to tap in today, see what was going on, right? Because what I do with the internet, I just go different towns. I go different towns. Like I went to Memphis today. I went to Texas today. I was all in Texas and I was all through Memphis. I was in South. I was in Dallas. All that shit. I was all watching videos from these areas. I was watching a bunch of videos from Dallas, South Memphis, Texas. What's that? All kind of places and shit. I've been watching shit today. I was tapping in last couple of days actually. And what I noticed, man, down south, man, them motherfuckers got so many guns down there. Like them young boys is out there just shooting the crap out of each other, y'all. It's literally wars going on in the streets, man, with these young boys with these sticks and Dracos and shit. And the reason why, let me tell y'all something, man, because people don't know how to see the truth and see the trap. The reason why those America is allowing everybody to still have their guns right now, right? The reason why they're allowing everybody to still have their guns, because in every future movie, nobody has guns anymore, y'all. I'm hope y'all are aware of that. All my gun enthusiasts and everybody who's big with the guns and shit, understand in the future, nobody has guns. They came to get all those. So, long story short, the only reason they're letting these niggas still have guns and shit right now is because they have to allow us to do so much damage to each other so it can give reason for the laws to take it away from us. So they weaponized us. They turned us against each other. We see each other as the enemy, right? We see each other as the enemy. So now we're weaponized against each other and we're out here shooting each other up and killing each other. These young boys, these young brothers is shooting each other and killing each other. And then they're going to use that as examples to take away the guns. Because I'm going to say that again. I'll say this. Gun violence is Horrible in the black community. But guess what? They don't report it or talk about it on mass media or the news. Let me say that again. Gun violence is horrible in the black community in America, but they don't promote it or talk about it on the mainstream media. You know why? They want the genocide. They want the kids to kill each other. They want the young brothers to take each other out so they don't be opposition to the system. Because in the future, when you got a bunch of young brothers who are hungry and everything's fucked up and shut down and messed up and scarcity in stores and this and that's going on, right? What you think they're gonna do with them choppers? Eventually, when the problem becomes so big and so realistic to everybody, we will stop fighting each other and we will see what the real enemy is. But by that time, it's gonna be too late, and that's just the truth. Um, I'm ready for my play. Hold on, I'm ready for. Hold on, I'm ready for to play my favorite game coming October, and after that, I'm done. What you about to get, bro? What you about to get in October, bro? Cause only game I want to get in October, bro. I want to get that new Mario that's coming out. It's a new Mario side scroller coming out. That shit's gonna be fire. And, you know, I got kids, so we got the Switch, man. We be on that. So I'm ready for that. Let me see. Cherokee Tree said, I just learned something yesterday about all of these devices too. What you learn, bro? What you learn, Cherokee? I know you probably texted or you already probably put it in there, but what you learn, bro? Tell me what you learned. Cause it's so much with these fucking devices, man. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on, let me see where I'm at. Pushed the damn wrong thing. Okay, let's see. Let me see. Laws. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Long as these labels on these products, people gonna think they're safe. Man, look, that's a fact. I seen this lady, bro, today. This lady was so dumb, and God bless me for saying that, and God bless her for being dumb. But she was so dumb. She was looking at the caloric intake of the fucking food. This bitch was, excuse my language, this lady was reading calories on the food. She wasn't reading ingredients. She had a power bar, not just it wasn't a power bar brand, but she had some type of power bar, protein bar, and she was reading the calorie counts on these bars. She didn't pull the label up to see no ingredients. She trusted the brand that much to where she trusted whatever was in that fucking bar. She just wanted to know the amount of calories it would give her or sugars or whatever the nutritional facts she was reading. Because I don't know what she was reading for, but she was reading the nutritional facts instead of the mother freaking ingredients. This is how dumb we have become. This is how dumb we've become as a nation of people. We say, Quaker Oats, good to me. Quaker Oats, good as can be. Ooh, Quaker Oats got these new oatmeal with dinosaur eggs and it's blue and it's delicious looking. It looks cool. And you buy that shit and it got natural flavors in it. Now you're at home. My stomach hurts. Yeah, because your body don't want that. Your body doesn't want to eat itself. The body wants vegetables. The body wants fruit. It wants phytonutrition. It wants minerals. It wants water. It wants real things. It doesn't want its own flesh. It doesn't want its own flesh. I'm just ready for. Oh yeah, you said as long as boom boom, take your time. Okay, boom. The more they modify the earth and people, the smaller and weaker we get. Yeah, yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. The more they take, yeah, facts. These people are so weak now, man. All these dudes are like, Skinny ass sticks. These young black boys, these young black men. I seen a dude on YouTube. His name, I like this dude. He's a funny dude named Major. He's from New Orleans. He's a black dude. He's just a hood dude. He's funny as hell and he's real as hell. I like him. He's like a comedian. This dude doesn't have chest at all. His chest go in like because he never did no push up, no exercise. So this dude has no chest muscle. His chest muscles sink in. We're the fucking weakest we've ever been, and niggas are walking around with slides on their feet. How you gonna slide with the slides on, my nigga? How you gonna spin with the slides on? You can't. The soldier gonna come through with their boots laced up to the top and dust you off. It's crazy, man. People don't realize it. It's up to us to maintain balance. That's the truth, man. Lost so many because I strive for truth, man. I lost them all, man. I lost them all, man. And that's because the devil, he did that to us. He divided all of us. The devil divided all of us. And that's why I titled this video, We Need Each Other Now. Right fucking now, we need each other. I need to know what you're going through, where you at. I need to know what is going on in Australia. I need to know what's going on in Africa. I need to know what's going on in Pennsylvania. I need to know what's going on in Detroit, Philadelphia. You know why? Because I can make a general consensus of what I need to be doing as a citizen. When you're living life, you can move places. You can go different places. You don't just move nowhere and uneducatedly just jump out. You say, let me study this area. What's the good area? What's the bad area? How much it cost of living it is? What's the this? What's that? Like, niggas is not where I don't think people are smart no more. This is the episode of the Twilight Zone, Cherokee Tree. This is the episode of all of that shit. And in the very near future, we'll be in Mad Max. Right now, we're in the Purge. Why do you think all these CC cameras, closed circuit cameras, is put up? They're watching everybody just dust each other. In Chicago, all these murders that have been going on, they're watching them. Somebody's in the back room splacking off while people is blowing each other down. And then y'all don't even realize they could turn frequencies on. See, this is the thing. This is the reason why we're always going to lose to these motherfuckers. And this is the reason why I think we will not win. As a people, we underestimate our opposition. And the opposition is anybody who's going against humanity. You know, as humans, we got to be the guardians, especially as men. We're supposed to be the guardians of humanity, the guardians of your family, the guardians of your family, your extended family, your mom and them, your auntie and them, the guardians of your brother, the guardian of your sister. If somebody does something wrong to one of your family members, you're supposed to be their guardian. You're supposed to go see about that shit. You're supposed to go pull up on them and see what's jumping, what's happening with it. You're supposed to do that. That's how human justice goes. We are the guardians of our defense. Niggas done gave up your fucking power. Call 911. He's shooting me. Niggas be getting shot calling 911. Bitch, get the goddamn. You better get behind something, duck, or get you a gun and shoot back. You better defend your fucking self. I just got shot. What do I do? What do I do? Niggas ain't prepared for nothing. These robotic things be reminding me what we used to hear voodoo dolls be like. That creepy. Nah, for real. You seen them things in Florida? I mean, at that game, that football game. This shit is beyond creepy now. What's gonna blow your mind is when you're gonna see yourself as one of them. That's what's gonna blow your mind when you see yourself. You're like, I gotta fight myself. Yeah, you do. You gotta have to fight yourself, sir, or you're just gonna get replaced by yourself. My energy has super highs, and out of nowhere it drops super low, but it doesn't stay down for long. Not for real. In the last few days, I just been real sleepy, like just like I could sit down and just, you feel me? It's a lot of energy shit going on right now, y'all. A lot. Young Lion Cherokee said, these devices have all human DNA. That's a fact. All of it. All of it. That's a fact. That's a fact. Why do you think on your iPhone you got your fingerprint? Why do you think on your iPhone it's got the man, come on, man. This technology's too serious. Niggas ain't reading no patents. Go read the patents. Go read the patents on these products that you're paying $1,000. I wouldn't pay $1,000 for. Let me tell you some real shit, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all some real shit because this is real how I am. Back in the day when the Xbox 360 came out, Microsoft made a system called Xbox 360. If you don't play video games, it came out about back in the day, 2008, some shit like that. When the Xbox 360 came out, '06 or '08, so one of them years. When Xbox 360 came out, before I paid however much I paid, it was like 400, 300, something like 500. It was expensive for me because I was working, man. I was young. That's expensive. Before I bought that shit, I read every specification about it. I read everybody who made the chips, the NVIDIA chip, the tri-core, dual-core processor. I was reading everything about it. And then I compared it to the PlayStation 3 at the time. I looked up the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox had better hardware. So I went with the Xbox because if the PlayStation 3 had better processors at the time. It had a high like a quad core processor. It was like a faster processor than the Xbox 360, but the Xbox had a higher GPU, higher graphics processing unit. So it was a better picture, better image. So I went with that. So that's how motherfucking deep I get. I'm not spending $500 on you, for your product unless I know what it is. The fuck? Let me see. On the chips and the liquid. On the chips and the liquid. Yeah, man. Come on now. Talking about the damn phones. All the DNA. These phones are made of human DNA. No, 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 no. I'm sorry. That's a wrong statement. These phones have human melanin in them. These phone chips and these phones have human melanin in them, aka black people's skin DNA, their skin cells. Article is by David Neal, September 15, 23. Made me think of the Ghost in the Machine movie. Yep, that's a good movie too. I love that movie. Um, Write that article down to see if it can still be found. Article by David Neal. Okay, I will. You're right on. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Better games for Xbox too. Oh yeah, listen. My brain is like a computer. I'm just telling y'all. I got vivid graphical Rolodex memory. I remember breastfeeding. So yeah, my brain is really like that. I'm not never gonna say some shit to sound good. I'm never gonna say some shit to act like I know. I'm never gonna do that. I'm not never gonna do that because if I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, I'm not gonna talk about it. But you have to be educated in everything you do, y'all. You have to stop believing in these companies' products. You have to stop. your face is breaking out. Look, I used to have the worst acne. Now I just got like old crater scars and shit. Like, it's, not as bad. When I was in Charlotte, where I used to live at, when I was in that city, I had the worst acne. I was bump faced. I was full of that shit. You know why? Because you're living that life, that vibration, that food, that life. It will break you down. These candies, these chips, these snacks are all poison. They started out using moose neurons on chips. Damn, that's fucked up. Yes, detoxing is a must. For real, you gotta detox. I done it so many times. Now I'm be real. I fast every day. I don't even, man. I don't even eat my first meal till about 4 p.m., 5 p.m. My kids, I cook about 2 meals by the time I eat sometimes. Except some days I do feel like eating breakfast in the morning, but most days, man, I'm fasting like a motherfucker, and I don't cook no trash food. But y'all, yeah, it's not about me trying to act like I'm better or good or nothing. It's about the truth. It's about we need to work together before it's too late. Yeah, beets are good. They're good for your bloodstream. Anything, with fruits and vegetables, y'all. Anything you eat with heavy dark colors, bright colors, the color you eat affects that gland for your body. The red colors affect your blood. The cherries, the beets, the radishes, the parsnips, the shit like that. That affects your blood. That type shit. The the orange stuff affects pituitary. I mean, different glands and different glands and stuff like that. It's just your colors, the fruits, the vegetables, the colors and berries and fruity, colorful shit. That is the most healthy stuff you should eat. The green avocados that are creamy and healthy for your skin. The green but the sad part about it, y'all. The sad part about it, y'all, when you're even trying to eat healthy like that, most of the food's been most of the produce has been grown and laced with nanobots and nanotechnology. And so it has those stringy worms in it, those stringy nano worms in it. It's fused with that shit. It's in the tomatoes now. I've been eating tomatoes for 38 years. I've never ate tomatoes until the last 4 years with fibrous white hard strings going through them, nanofibers. I've never ate avocados until the last 5 years with these the same white hard fibrous strings inside of them fused through the food. So when you eat it, it becomes fused into your DNA. Avocados don't last long now. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Look, when I got the avocados from the Mexican store, from the carniceria, my local carniceria in my neighborhood, when I got them avocados from Mexico in the Mexican store, they were the purest, cleanest avocados in the world, and they didn't have no strings in them, no strings attached. And if you remember correctly, see, this is why we need each other. This is why Big Bad is needed. This is why we need each other. If you remember correctly, the U.S. government banned the import of Mexican avocados. They banned the import of Mexican avocados 2 years ago. Now, you might could get some at your local carniceria probably because they importing their own foods, right? Or they might even make them sell the ones that come through here now. But that's not what I'm saying. What I'm trying to say is all natural, good, healthy, real things that are really good for you have been touched. I got a garden, right? I got a garden. You got to watch out for natural bugs and parasites. After that ban, the price went higher. Exactly. On everything. After that ban, the price went higher on everything. That's a fact. Like, that's inflation's crazy right now, man. You look, they got a fucking box of cereal for $5 now. A bag of Lay's. Now I don't even eat. We eat regular Lay's. That's the only Lay's we'll eat. The regular original Lay's or some wavy the original Lay's. I don't eat none of that flavored chip shit. None of that. Cause all them flavored chips got natural flavors in it. Um, long story short, a bag of Lay's is $5 and some change just for a family sized bag of Lay's. Since when has the big bag of Lay's been five and some change? Since when? Let me see. Chosen one said, right, the avocados from Mexico are the best. I'm in social and hit the Mexican farmers market as often as possible. SoCal, you're in Southern Cal. Yeah, facts. The Mexicans get that real shit, man. Some of that shit they had that real shit, man. You know why? Because they're doing us dirty over here, man. Doing us dirty, man. Let me see. Cherokee said organic beet powder can be used to make organic pink lemonade. Yep. And as a color for red velvet cakes. Yep. Hey, you know what I made today? I made some homemade lemonade today. Home squeeze, 2 lemons, some alkaline water, that eternal alkaline water, some two whole lemons, and some cane sugar. That shit was so good with my dinner. Man, I had a great dinner tonight. I had some corn on the cob, some pierogies, some potato and cheese pierogies. Like this, basically like a Jewish potato smashed potato dumpling. That shit's fire. And I made some gravy and some we had some rolls with it too. So like potato gravy, potato pierogies, gravy, and the corn on the cob with the rolls. Man, that shit was banging. Listen, my gravy was from scratch. Some vegetarian onion gravy. I put that carnation evaporated milk in there. Oh man, that boy can cook. I can cook, y'all. I got some cooking videos on my channel too. I just don't like to, man, YouTube don't let me do nothing. But whenever I post cooking videos and shit, they be getting like 10 views, and back in the day, 15 views and all that. I'm like, damn, niggas only want to see me talk about this. They want to hear me talk about the world. You know, a lot of people don't want to see me cook, and they don't want to see me doing good. If I post a video about my kids, YouTube strikes it. If I post video with like, it's just YouTube only lets me talk in front of this camera because they figure this is boring and ain't nobody gonna want to hear it. So they'll let me get on here so I'll look stupid just talking to nobody. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? We in this bitch. We up in here, man. Yeah, for real. I mean, my meals be crazy good every day. Even my struggle meals be good. You know, even my struggle meals be good, man. Because when you know how to season stuff, like I could take a dry bag of a pound of some beans, some black eyed peas or whatever. I put them bits in the crock pot, get an onion, chop it up, put my seasonings in there, dice up some onion, and let that thing sit and let that thing simmer all day long. And then make some rice, some jasmine rice, or something go with it, a little meat for the kids and me some vegetarian. You feel me, man? What? I love cooking, man. That's what I do for a living. I love cooking. Cooking is it's life, man. Without food, we'll die. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of the things that I cherish the most in life. Mm. I'm gonna call you in a minute. Yeah, but that's one of the things I cherish the most is food. Love and food, man. And with good food, You can bring a bunch of people together too, man. If you make some good food, you could bring a bunch of people together. Like even Jesus, what they said, that man he turned what he said, he fed a bunch of people. What he had, fish and what he had, fish and bread or fish and rice or something like that. I forget what it was. And I don't want to misquote. But he fed a bunch of people. So like that's like me. You could take a can of tuna and some rice and turn that bit to a damn mince meat tuna with some seasoned rice and dirty rice, man, tuna rice, and you could feed a village with that, with one can of tuna and a bunch of rice. You could feed everybody. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, you got to have your garlic, fresh garlic, and the garlic powder and onion powder too, but really the fresh garlic. You got to have all that. You got to have all that. My gravy. I had a little bit of onions, a little bit of celery, a little bit of parsley, and a little bit of one bell pepper. Diced all that shit up, seasoned it. Man, come on, man. I browned my gravy, aka I cooked my flour. I brown my flour on the pan. You kind of cook it down till it's brown. Put that shit with some water. Mix the brown gravy with the water. Come on, man. Oh, raw garlic is very good for you, man. That shit'll kill parasites, worms, all kind of shit. My son, he's allergic. Like if I put it on him, like he gets in the dirt a lot, so he gets like ringworms and shit. And when they put it on him, he hates them garlic and shit. It kills ringworms, all that. It's real good. It's good. God gave us everything we needed, y'all, but they took it from us. They took the fruit that have seeds in it, and they gave your ass some seedless fruit, so you can't reproduce no more fruit for yourself. They took the grapes that are supposed to have 3 seeds in each pack. Each grape is supposed to have 3 seeds in it. And if you really want to know something, grape seed extract is some of the most potent, healthy part of the grape seed extract. So if you wanted to eat healthy, you'd get the grapes with the seeds and you'd eat the crap out of it. And it gives you that bitter taste, the grape seed. See, I grew up with real food. I grew up eating grapes with seeds and having that bitter. Yeah, sometimes you plant it, sometimes it sprouts. You feel me? You don't get grapes, but because at that time I didn't know what I was doing, but sometimes that must sprouted up. But now you get a fucking orange, it look like it's fake as hell. And then when you get down in it, ain't no seed. You get one seed and it's white and dead. You get one dead white seed in the whole orange. It's crazy out here, man. You get a watermelon. Now, not even talking about the watermelons that's exploding. I ain't talking about the fake watermelons that's exploding. That's a whole nother story. Cause if you ain't seen them fake watermelons that are exploding, go check that shit out. The watermelons are exploding, y'all. You feel me? They're exploding. But you can get a regular fake watermelon with the what's good, 85, man? What's good, man? Yep. Look, we got the watermelons, right? That are the real fake ones that you bite into it and they got white baby dead seeds in it. It'll have one black seed in it. It'll have one seed with life in it. And you notice the seeds with color, the dark seeds have the life in them. And they always want to be racist against the black man, like the melanated man is bad, but melanin is the spark of life. People just don't understand what's going on. Look, you know what I just did today, y'all? See, I don't talk about it, I live it. I don't just talk about it. Me and my son today, I got a bunch of like Tupperware things I carry for storage, and I keep little knickknacks and pencils and school equipment in. I just took some of my seed starter dirt and I planted me some superfood microgreens, some mild microgreens, and I put that bitch in the windowsill. And guess what? In about a week, I'm gonna be cutting them bitches with scissors, rinsing them off, and sprinkling them on our food. Free, healthy micronutrition, real nutrition. You know what I mean? People don't understand, man. People don't understand. They took what was ours. Let me tell y'all something, man. Let me tell y'all something, man. Let me tell y'all something. We taught them how to grow watermelons. We taught them how to grow the watermelon. We taught them how to till the lands. We taught them how to grow the grapes. The Native Americans taught them how to harvest and shuck the corn. The first um, um, Native people taught them how to grind corn up and make maize, make corn flour, tortilla chips, tortillas, some of the staples of life that have kept people alive for thousands of years. They took that from them, right? They learned it and then killed them off. Y'all don't know who you're dealing with. You've been studied, studied and broke down and studied and then eliminated. What they do, what they do. One love to you too, Cherokee. What they do, they put one fake infiltrator in every genre of life. In every avenue, they put a fake infiltrator to learn from the originators, to learn from the natives. They drop a why you think there's always a white guy that gets dropped off in the motherfucking Serengeti, Africa, in the jungle, and he drops the motherfucking ass off with two cameramen behind him. One got a pistol on his back, but they ain't showing it. But they got two motherfuckers, three white dudes coming to a village, and they just get dropped off with full equipment, ready to go. Who's fucking paying for this? Who's funding this? You know what this is called? Guess what they're doing? Recording these people. They want to learn. They want to sit down with the chief. They want to sit down with the prince. They want to sit down with the king and talk to them. They want to give them some chocolate. They want to give them some candy. They want to see just which these native people aren't thinking it's a bad thing because they don't understand the enemy. They're coming to learn. They're coming to understand, and they're coming to take. As soon as they figure out, oh, these people are primitive, but they're very good-hearted, and very um they're very loyal people, and you hear it every time you watch the documentary. The Zulu tribe is a very loyal tribe, and they're very kind in there. And then the Azundu tribe be no longer alive. People don't realize what has been going on for so fucking long. Been rocked to sleep while we watching the goddamn Grammys and the Grammys is for their people. The Emmys and the Grammys and all of that, and Vanity Fair and all that, those are for European uh regular people. And I'm not talking racism, y'all. Don't lose the fucking facts because I'm talking about reality. Those European people had them. There was the Vanity Fair and all that. That's to distract them. Like I said, there's somebody in every avenue for every race and every creed to break us down. They're gonna put somebody everywhere, an agent of destruction everywhere. Why do you think all these rappers and actors? Why do you think all these fucking rappers and washed up, old, dusted ass rappers are coming around trying to be YouTubers now? When motherfuckers like us been doing this shit forever. When motherfuckers like me, I've been doing this for 4 years now. Got about 900 videos. I got 800 some videos. Grinding like a mug. Good educational facts since I came on. Good fucking content. Modern day good content. Guess what? It's not about me not work. I don't care that I don't have a million people watching and stuff like that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, why do you think they're coming over here to what we're doing? Because they know they have to infiltrate and water down the real voices like me. They know if they don't come in here and water down, I love you too. If they don't come in here and water down the real voices who are doing their shit and holding it down and trying to raise awareness and have an effect, having an effect on raising awareness, then they gonna lose. Because once y'all stop playing, once you stop playing the game, they lose. Once you stop participating in all the bullshit of life and just focus on what's best for you and your family and focus on your community and focus on being a better addition to society and focus on being a good person, being a good father, being a good man, being a good woman, being a good mother, being a good grandmother, being a good auntie, being a good friend. If we just focus on being good, they will lose because they fuel off of pain, destruction, and confusion. So if we focus and get shit right and just be like, man, I'm just gonna be good. Fuck this shit. They lose. Even though they have us out money. Because guess what? We have the money, we just give it back to them. We're programmed to work for them all day. And then you get off of work and then you go back to them and you buy their products and give the money right back to them. Talk about a motherfucking hamster wheel. Talk about a fucking hamster wheel. Poor as fuck. Keeping the poor niggas are never gonna be rich. Listen, people are never gonna be rich. And when people do get rich, they come see about you. Hey, we got an interest in you. We want to partner you up with Nike. Yeah, because we've heard you made we've heard your sales for this quarter were very profitable and you guys are doing great. Yeah, we heard you guys. You're doing very good and we're proud of what we're seeing. We're proud of what we're hearing, but I think you should partner with us. It'd be a great opportunity for your company. Sold the fuck out. Cause if you didn't realize, I'm gonna read the comments in a section. If you didn't realize, if you stay down and you build your brand and you stay down and consistent and be consistent and build your brand, consistency will outweigh everything. The reason I'm gonna keep saying this, like I always say this, the reason why Quaker oatmeal is fucking successful is because they focus on one thing and one thing only: oatmeal. They have a base quality product that they pump out. And it's a bunch of spinoffs now because they're billionaires and big as fuck. But they started with one fucking thing, a Quaker, and that bitch nigga had oatmeal. And he had your ancestors shucking and tilling it and shucking. He had our ancestors shucking it, cropping it. So don't ever get this shit twisted. The reason why people are winning because they successful and no consistent. Exactly. Exactly, man. Let me read these comments, man. Thank y'all so much for fucking rocking with me, man. they've conspired against us. Exactly. The Bible even says it. Come on now. The Bible even says it. Come on, man. It's not. It was evident before the Bible even confirmed it. Even if you didn't never read the Bible in your life, you're confirmed that it's all odds against us. It said, look into Seattle, um, fam. It truly is seat the saddle. It continues to everything past, present, and future, all one and the same. All that glitters ain't gold. I need your email. Okay. I'll give you my email. Let me see. I need to email you. Let me see. What's my email? You ready? Are you ready for my email? Cause I can't. It's bigbayday@gmail. What's it? Hold on. No, what is it? It's baydaymo@gmail. BAYDAYMO@gmail.com. 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 MO. Yep. You heard, man? Don't do me dirty in the email. But it'd be nice to come have communication. That'd be nice. Real nice. Um the res hold on. The res be like third world country shacked. Um I'm gonna be real, man. We there. We're there. We're here, man. Y'all don't realize this shit. Once the rich people facade, that's what's up. That's what's up. Once the rich people's facade is and their bubble bust, and I don't want this for anybody. I want everybody to ball. I want the rich people to ball. I want the poor people to be poor. I want everybody to be who they supposed to be. But what I'm saying is, once these rich people's facade and bubble pops, right? They're gonna have to come to reality too, right? When they come to reality and everybody's on the same page, and then they said in the future, if you listen to the if you read that, what's that shit called? Agenda 2030. If you go on to the government, what's that government website? I forget what's the agency, but there's an agency website. And you go on Agenda 2030. You could look that up. If you look that up and read that, it says that they're gonna reduce motherfucking popular. It says what they're gonna do to us. This isn't no conspiracy, man. Listen, y'all. If we don't wake up and work something out amongst each other for each other, we're gonna be a thing of the past, man. Nigga be like, man, I remember when I used to go to that restaurant, man. That shit used to be so good, man. I remember when I used to be able to get girls and talk to girls, man. Now we can't even see each other, man. I remember when you don't want that. So if we don't do nothing now, more things are gonna get stripped from us. See, this is the thing. A lot of people don't want to hear people talking about stuff and don't want to hear this and that. My grandma refused to live with my granddaddy on the reservation. Dang, that's messed up. Great, hold on, has great instruments in the background, makes like we're all in trouble. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Let me see. Oh, okay, that list of far away, breaking Benjamin and Scooter Ward in the line. A line in that song is about waters turning to fire, reminding me of Maui. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, that's just bad. That's bad business. But a lot of those people be in on that shit too, y'all. A lot of people be in on that shit. Like they'll be like, put a line about this, talk about school this, talk about mass this. Um, I remember Young Thug had a line in a song talking about shooting a preacher. And then right after that came out, it was a white boy who shot up the preacher and those people in that black South Carolina church right? I'm talking about 2, 3 months after that song came out, the white boy shot up that church. So these people embed lines and embed thoughts in people's minds, and then people act it out. You get what I'm saying? So all of this shit is programming. These people, the companies who are paying these rappers might say, "Hey, in that song, man, I need you to talk about shoot the preacher. Put a bar in there for me. In this song, I need these all this in there. And you're a good rapper. You're gonna make it look and sound good. You're gonna make it sound good. That's why these rappers' songs, once they get famous, start sounding weird and different because they're given what to rap about. They're told what to say. So it gives them key talking words and talking points because a lot of these words are spells and people don't realize that shit. So a lot of people are getting put under spells by listening to these songs. And it's really a real witchcraft to that shit. So that's why a lot of rappers be like, I'm working on my craft. I'm working on my craft. That's what they're talking about. They're working on their witchcraft. But people don't know what the fuck going on. I'm tired of telling people, bro. I'm tired of talking, man. You know, people, what am I doing? I hope I'm helping somebody, man. I hope I'm not wasting nobody's time or my time. You know what I'm saying? Social engineering, that's all it is, bro. Thank you. You're welcome, Velvet. Thank you too. I heard one of my cousins say they setting up new reservations called FM camps. Fuck. Damn. Well, you can go to that fuck 'em camp. You ready to go to that fuck 'em camp? What the hell? What's going on over there? They gonna fuck you. You gonna go to that fuck 'em camp and get fucked. Oh my god. Or either you gonna go over there and they gonna be like, man, fuck them over there, man. We got them all together. Fuck them. Don't go to that camp. I mean, all this shit, man, it's all been systematically set up to where we just got tricked out of our position. This land, niggas like, hey, we gonna take this land from your ancestors, but we're gonna put you right here in this reservation. Chief Big Bear been running this goddamn. Chief Big Bear been the region manager of all this land for about he's 85. Chief Big Bear is the regional manager. And Chief Big Bear is all that stand between all this land and us. Man, we get Chief Big Bear the fuck up out of here. Sir, yes, sir. Why do you think them motherfucking Indians was scalping them boys, man? Why do you think them Indians was scalping them people? They was taking land. They was fucking their women. They was doing all that shit, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. Chief Big Head, let's come get these niggas, man. But the white boys got they got rifles. Why they doing us? They doing us bad. They gave us them blankets, and we had small boy, and we got sick as hell. And what? Man, get the fuck out of here, y'all, man. Come on, man. They gave them boys after they got all their tactics in the winter, because during the end of the end of the cropping season is the fall and the winter, right? So at the end of the cropping season, when things got cold, to say thank you for all of the knowledge and all of the wisdom that the Europeans got, the settlers, to say thank you for all the wisdom and knowledge that they got from the Indians and Native Americans, whatever you want to call them, the Native Americans, the indigenous people, whatever you want to call them, right? The original people. Those people gave them to keep them warm, like, because they thought it was doing them a favor. They gave them some blankets. And when they gave them the blankets, they gave them smallpox. And after they got the smallpox, the ones who used the blankets got it, fell off, whatever, and then the rest of them passed it on. Terrible cycle, man. Sounds like what? I can't breathe. Sounds like what happened? What happened about 2 years ago? What happened about 2 years ago? Damn. She said they learned scalping from the enemy that invaded them in Georgia. Oh my God. So once again, we got the good people taking on the ways of the savage enemy. And then if you adopt and if you look at the world through the eyes of your enemy, you become your enemy. If you adopt the ways of your opponent, you become your opponent. If you adopt the ways of your opposition, you become your opposition. We need to let go of the ways of the wicked. You need to step away from the ways of the wicked. You need to stop eating and consuming these products. Less is more. You don't need to be eating Doritos. You don't need to be eating Fritos. You don't need to be eating. Well, I'm not just saying corn chips because corn chips are good, but I'm just talking about all these pickled salty flavor this and hot cheese flavor this, buffalo Shamanson Chanson way flavors and this, that flavors and all that bullshit. That shit is fake food. And if you keep eating shit, you see what it's doing to you. You see what it's done to your family. How niggas eating their way into the grave. I got diabetes, bro. What do you be doing? I drink Kool-Aid. How much sugar you put? I put two. I got my shit. I like it sweet. I put 2 cups of sugar. Killing themselves because it's lack of knowledge. And even when you tell them that shit, look, you give a bum, you give a Kool-Aid drinking ass brother, you give one of them Kool-Aid drinking niggas some damn real orange juice, 100% fresh orange juice. They go, I don't like this. It's too sour. Put some sugar in it. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. People can't even. People are left to themselves to self-destruct because they can't make the right decisions. And if people did the right things, we would flourish as a nation. We would flourish as a people if people did the right things. And in the journey for people trying to be right, most people don't even have to be perfect at all. Because nobody has to be perfect at all. Because if you, I'm about to get all right. I'm about to get off. When you're trying to be right, all you have to be is on the journey to righteousness, and then God's gonna lead you the way. So yeah, I'm I'm about to get off. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. It's your big homie, Big Bad A. This is the Real Talk, Real Shit podcast. Hit that like button, hit that share button, and hit that Cash App. Big Bad A on Cash App. Love y'all so much. Appreciate y'all so much. Hey, it's a blessing and a lesson, man. We ain't stressing, man. We just dropping bombs, man. It's your big homie, man. Hit that button for me, man. For real, for real. I drink water all the time. Kids too. Make sure you drink an alkaline water. Make sure your water don't have calcium phosphate or calcium carbonate in it. Make sure your water don't have calcium phosphate or calcium carbonate, calcium bicarbonate, none of that shit, because you don't want to know what that is. But make sure you don't have that in your water, man. Drink you some pure alkaline spring water, shit like that. Distilled water, shit like that. Love y'all, man. Let's do it, man. We can do this, man. It's the only way to success is to be better, man. If you want to be better, and I ain't talking about riches and fame, I'm talking about goodness and goodness, goodness in your name. Keep your family name straight. Keep your family name straight. Keep your family together. If you got a family, if you got a struggling family, help them out. Look out for your neighbors and look out for your brothers, man. Look out. We all we got, man. Big home, big bad.